plaintiff, Azana Butler, dated the defendant, and she claims after she got pregnant, he became physically abusive. Azana says the defendant continued to abuse her even after they broke up, and she's suing him today for unpaid child support. Defendant Aaron Rose admits that he put his hands on Azana, but insists it was only in self-defense to restrain her, and he deeply regrets all of their physical altercations. Aaron claims he has given Azana money for their child despite the fact that she keeps the child from him.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
First off, Your Honor, I would like to start off by saying I've learned a huge lesson from being in a relationship with Aaron Rose. He has caused major damage to my life that I'm still trying to piece together now. He and I met in October of 2012. He and I were employed together. He immediately moved in with me. In 2013, I found out I was pregnant. In 2014 of February, our daughter was born. Our relationship quickly took a turn for the worse and ended in May.
Worse, meaning what? What happened? You all all right?
No, sir. I encountered physical abuse.
Beginning when?
That's a lie.
In 2013, when I found out I was pregnant, he had came home one night, angry. He came in, accusing me of things that he had heard from being out at a party. He shoved me, and he knew I was pregnant at the time.
Your Honor, she lying.
Let her finish.
He knew I was pregnant at the time. And to follow in 2014, after our relationship had ended in July, and I had dropped our daughter off to him. In the process of returning to pick her up, he and I had got into an argument over a text message. He went off about that. He grabbed me by my arm first. He was shoving me. He then went to pull me by my hair, and he smashed my head up against the wall. The people that were there with us, they tried to intervene and break him and I up, like keep him away from me. He then ran back on me, and I lost my balance. He wrapped his hand in my hair. He dragged me out to the balcony, and he forcefully pulled my hair to where my tracks came disattached.
Did you go to police?
Yes, sir. I also have the police report.
I see it. Sir, what do you want to tell me about this?
Well, first off, Your Honor, I would like to say that I do regret any of the physical altercations between me and Ms. Butler.
What'd you do?
But that incident that she's referring to, I did text her.
What about the first one in 13 where you shoved her while she was pregnant?
When I shoved her, I didn't shove
Yes,
her.
sir.
I didn't shove her when she was pregnant.
No type of encounter like that ever
No,
happened?
sir.
All right. No, you're going to admit to that because you know I have the police report. Go ahead.
Okay.
You don't have a police report for the other one, right?
No, sir,
That's
I don't.
why you're not admitting to it. Yes, sir.
Right. So I have a police report also of that
No,
same
I'm talking about for
incident.
the first one that she alleged you shoved her. Why are you looking like that? You don't know what she said?
Nah.
I just said it too. Shoved her when she was pregnant in 2013. Nothing like that ever happened. Is this the first time you're hearing it?
Yes.
Oh,
I did not shove her.
You
when
never
she was
mentioned
pregnant.
it to him before?
He did it.
I know, okay. Good enough. You wouldn't have to mention it, that's right. And you're apologizing for it today?
I'm apologizing for that night of June.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. That's the only thing I have evidence of. That's why you apologize.
Oh,
I
okay.
understand that.
I thought she was talking about another. Okay.
No, I know you didn't deny that 100 times
no,
because
no.
I have no evidence. So of course you're gonna do that. Head against the wall? Did you do that?
No, sir.
So she lied on you.
I did grab her.
No,
I'm
I
admitting
asked
to
you,
that.
did you shove her head against the wall?
No,
you
her
said
head did
no.
not. Her head did not.
So
hit the
she
wall.
lied on you.
Her head did not
That's
hit
what
the
I'm
wall.
asking you. Did she lie on you?
Yes.
Go ahead. He hasn't beat you, has he?
No.
All right. Good. He hasn't smashed your head against the
No,
wall?
never.
All right. You want to give me some background on the relationship?
She was always the aggressive in all our situations. Like I said, I did grab her.
That's at one time. What else
Right.
happened?
We
What
had
other
we had
situation?
another altercation after that. A month later at a pool party, I seen her and I sat next to her and I asked her when would she let me see my daughter, and she told me you won't. And after that, she threw a drink on me. I got upset, but I had my friends there and they kind of calmed me down. We had a recent altercation between her and my girlfriend now.
When?
This was in February of this year.
Okay, what happened?
I was there at her mother's house to pick up my daughter to get her ears pierced. And she looked in the car that we was in and she said, "You think I'm finna let you go and take my baby with that bee?" And I was like, I didn't come over here for all this. So after that, we started arguing. We exchanged words. She had my daughter in her hand and she hit me. I had my mother and my girlfriend with me that day. After she hit me, my mother grabbed me. She put my daughter down and actually went over and they had words exchanged.
No, you hit me and I.
Has she been denying you
She's been denying me my
custody
child.
or visitation?
Yes. It's only
Since
when
when?
it's convenient for her.
Since
Ever since we broke up in
What does that
2014.
equal? Convenient for her. What does that equal? Once a month?
Whenever she wants to go out and hang out with her friends
You
in
can't give me
Little
an
Rock,
average time frame?
I would say once a month.
She denies access once a month?
No, that's when she lets me see my daughter once
Got
a
it.
month.
All right. Ma'am, is that true? Let's start there. Do you deny him access to the child,
No,
visitation
no,
or otherwise?
Sir, I do not. I do not.
All right. Why do you think he's saying that?
Just to have a defense, honestly.
You think that's what he's saying? I shouldn't have to pay because, Your Honor, she doesn't let me see the child. How about the drink? Did you throw a drink in his face? He sounds convincing.
I did.
Okay. Also, in February 16, did you also, with the baby in your arm, assaulting?
No, sir, I did not. In 2013, when I found out I was pregnant, he had came home one night, angry. He came in, accusing me of things that he had heard from being out at a party. He shoved me, and he knew I was pregnant at
Your
the
Honor,
time.
she lying.
Plaintiff Azana Butler has a child with the defendant, and she claims he physically abused her while she was pregnant, and even after they broke up.
$4,700 in child support. Tell me about that.
He was ordered to pay in March
Of
of 2016,
okay.
and he felt I didn't receive a payment until June of 2016.
What
He
happened?
didn't. I also did apply in 2014 of July. That's
Well, you
when I-
got to apply. I'm just, why couldn't he pay? Sir?
I was always giving her money. When she was
Okay,
standing
give me
money,
some receipts.
I don't have the receipts for those.
Okay.
I don't have the receipts for those.
All right, so I can't believe you.
Right. Okay.
That's what I tell young men. See, perfect example, you all watching. She put me on child support, Your Honor. I don't know why she put the government in our business. I was paying her directly. I was giving her $200 a month, Your Honor, for 5 years. Not. Ain't gave me a dime.
He haven't.
Tell you
Not
that's
a
how it
penny.
goes.
Not a penny.
Not
Not
a
a
penny.
penny. That's how it goes.
He wouldn't even give her a can of milk.
That's what you get for not watching Judge Mathis.
All right.
Told you young men over and over. Tell you young men over and over, let the government or the child support agency decide the amount you are to pay. You shortchange and you hurt yourselves when you don't file your child support through the child support agency, because then there's no record of you ever paying a dime. As she says, you never did, and you say, I paid all the time. I paid, well, how often?
When I was giving her money, it was like every month.
You never
Every
gave
month.
me money.
I was helping out
And
on
you
her.
have not one receipt. And
I
that's
have no
my point.
receipt.
She has evidence. I bet you.
This is of him not paying. If he gave me, like, if you pay so much, why are you still owing me? Why?
When is it?
Sir, she's about to present me, and she has, a notice of direct deposit, an arrearage. They determine you owe $4,726. And you did agree to a child support order, but as she said, that was in April of 16.
Right.
And they didn't believe what you're telling me because
every-
you didn't provide any evidence.
True, but ever since I signed those child support papers, they've been deducting it out of my paycheck, and I was never served. I just was served this
Well,
year.
they can serve you when they want to serve you. You know you owe.
No, actually, I didn't.
I mean, Your Honor.
Hold on.
I didn't.
You didn't know that you owed child support every month.
Oh, I knew I owed that, but I didn't know
That's
I
my
owed
point.
$4,000.
And the government doesn't have to order you. Talking about it just started. They just gave me notice. No, you didn't just have that baby. Don't keep telling me what the government had to tell you. All right, sir, you have no real defense. They've ordered that you pay, and you say they've been garnishing it from your check,
Yes, sir.
but have you violated this agreement?
No, I haven't. I've been paying
You
it.
never missed any payment?
Not since they've been garnishing from my check. I haven't.
Ma'am, you just want all your money at one time.
No, you're on, because, yes, sir, because I do not trust him. He has been coming to my job recently, like earlier this month, wanting me to remove him for child support because he said he cannot afford 204.
Is that true?
Yes, I reached out to her. and
All
we
right,
talked
so
about
she
it.
has a reason to believe you are likely to breach this agreement and not pay her. It's called anticipatory breach of contract.
Yeah, he even tried to, I call it kind of side hustle me by saying, oh, I look good and everything.
Let's see it.
We actually got a video of that, and here's a transcript if you can't
Let's see it,
understand what he
please.
says.
And let's see the video. And you say that didn't work?
At my job. He came fresh
Go
off
ahead,
his
let's see
job
it.
to my job
I did.
twice.
I did.
Twice.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I couldn't do no more
And I thought he had a girlfriend.
Like, what, she looking good?
I did too,
Yeah,
girl.
what she got? But just let me know whenever I can see my baby. You know, too busy. Let me know when you need a break. I'm trying to start it with you. My child's mother. Not my baby mama, but my child's mother.
Well, thank you. Not
Well,
a baby
I like to
mama.
think,
I
hold
used to
on,
be
ma'am. I like
classified.
what I heard, quite frankly. He's asking to see his child, meaning it's evidence to me that you have withheld visitation from him at some point or another. He's trying to be respectful to you. I'm trying to start with you, my child's mother, not my baby mama. My child's mother, trying to talk intelligently with reference to you and his child.
reference-
So that's enough, ma'am.
2014, after our relationship had ended, I had dropped our daughter off to him. In the process of returning to pick her up, he and I had got into an argument. He grabbed me by my arm first. He was shoving me. He then went to pull me by my hair, and he smashed my head up against the wall.
Plaintiff Azana Butler has a child with the defendant, and she claims he physically abused her while she was pregnant, and even after they broke up.
You went there begging for a break, sir. We can anticipate now
Right.
that you at some point are going to say, I can't afford it, because you already went up there asking for a break. $4,726. Good luck to you.
Aaron, why you lie?
Money.
I withhold
Man,
visitation.
shut up talking to me, man.
You stole our child, took her to an unknown location. Who
I
would let
stole
their child
my
go
own
with
child.
you?
How
Who?
still my child?
I had to
still
come
a
find you
child.
at a club to find my
How did I
baby.
kidnap
What
my
do you
own child?
mean? And
You left
then,
my child
why would
with
I
me,
let
man.
you? You stay
Man,
trying to
shut
fight
up.
me, so why would I bring my child
nobody-
to you?
I ain't even
and
fought my
then
girl. Why would I
I
fight
always
you?
allowed you to come
I
see
ain't
your
never fought
child.
you like
I
that,
always
man. You
allowed you
always
to see
been
your child.
aggressive. You
It
always
just
did
wasn't
that.
under your condition.
All right, whatever. It's
So-
convenient for you though, right? When you
I mean,
want to hang
why
out with
not?
your friends,
You're taking
go out
my
and drink,
child, you
then
run out
wanna
of
leave
town,
my
put me
child
on
with
block,
me,
and I can't find y'all.
Make me seem like I'm a deadbeat.
That's just, I think
Either.
that's just a
Man,
great
come on, man.
that's just a great mother. You are a deadbeat.